Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to show you how you can achieve this wavy haired look by using a pair of GHD straighteners, and I'm also going to be showing you what products I use as well. So thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoy this video.
So all I have done is blow dried my hair and I've used about 4 pumps, because my hair's quite long and thick, of this Moroccan oil. I get it from Amazon. I'll leave the link below. Just trying to show you. And because I only wash my hair like once or twice a week, wish it was more, yeah, I find it lasts me absolutely ages. So yeah, to get the waves, I'm going to show you what I do. So first of all, I'm going to section my hair. If I'm looking towards the side, it's because I've got a mirror here, because trying to do it in the camera is just a no-go. So depending on how big you want your waves, I section mine just above, and obviously it's going to depend on the thickness of your hair, the length of your hair. My hair is quite long, so I'm just going to twiddle it up to where I want it. I'm just using a paddle brush just to brush it out so there's no knots. And I use, they're very hot at the moment, the GHD. They're just the original thin plate ones. I also have the thick plate ones as well. And then you're just going to take sections of your hair, again depending how big you want it. I'm just going to straighten up this little bit here, just purely because I've got that horrible postpartum hair. So what you want to do is you want to start as close to the root. You want to smooth it out, and then about halfway or wherever you want your wave to start twisting. Keep hold of this one and just twist it out whilst keeping it tight. And just twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, and you're going to get a ringlet. So just loop it round and it's just going to look like that. So you're going to do this with all your hair. So I like quite big-ish waves. So again, I'm going to smooth out the top bit, go to about halfway because my hair's quite long. If you wanted the waves from the root of the hair, start at the root of the hair. But I kind of do this effect so it gives it like a big bouncy blow dry. Sometimes I have to go over a curl, it just depends. If I've like grabbed a, too thick a hair. Again, it's gone curly. Getting all caught up in the wire here. So if I've grabbed a hair and it's quite thick, then I half it. So I'll do the top bit first. So go to about, pull it straight, then twist your straighteners. So you can watch this hand what I'm doing with it. It does take a little bit of practice. Like the first time I did it, it wasn't as good. And I just find this does give a very different curl than if you use a curling wand or a curling iron. I guess it's the shape of the GHD. I've tried to do it with the wider plate, but it didn't really work. Again, sorry if you can hear screaming. I haven't just abandoned my children. They are with my nan downstairs. So you just twist, 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 twist. And just hold it for a couple of seconds each twist, because obviously the longer you've got the heat on it, the better it's going to curl. So that is that half done. So you can see it's just in tight ringlets. And then I'm just going to do the other side. I'm just going to flatten this bit of baby hair here. Also, you want to curl away from your face. So notice that this side I went like this. So this side I'm going to pull it down and then I'm going to twist it the other way. This is probably, depending on whether you're right or left-handed, it can be a bit tricky. I always find this side of my hair hardest to do because it just feels a bit cack-handed, is that the word? twist, 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 twist. Yeah, I find sometimes I have to go over it on this side of my hair sometimes, just because, I don't know, it doesn't feel natural to me to see what I mean when I get to the end. If that happens, just lock it where it fell out and just twist it. So it's gone into a ringlet. This side of my hair is thicker because I have it on a side parting, so you might find that you have to do a few more on this side, or however your hair lies. But again, it just depends how volumised you want it, how many waves and curls you want, whether I'm doing thicker pieces, but you can do like lots of like smaller layers of hair. Just whatever works for you really. This is kind of what I do. I sort of mix it up, so some bits I do a few more, mainly on the underneath bits, so like this level would be where I would do a few more curls just to give it a bit more volume underneath. So like here I'm separating it here. With the ones at the back, it doesn't really matter which way you curl it, so just do it whatever way feels comfortable for you. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. As I only really do this like once or twice a week, and sometimes yes I do have to touch up the curls, but I find it then does just drop into a nice wave, like kind of towards the end of the week. So this one, because it's just easier where it is because it's so close to my neck, I'm just going to pull it whatever way feels comfortable for me, which is the opposite way, but because it's not one that's sitting around my face it doesn't really matter. And it's also a bit thicker, so I'm just going to take a little bit longer pulling it down. I'm trying to show you so because my hair's so long. If I sit any further back I'm going to be on the other side of the room. I know you can get heat-proof gloves as well apparently. So yeah, that is all done. So I'm not going to brush it out, I'm not going to do anything with it. Then you're just going to want to just tie it or clip it back just to get this bit out the way. But don't brush these curls out yet, just leave them as is. Again, depending how thick your hair is, you might only have to do 2 or 3. So I just keep the smaller bits. So this is mainly the bits that are going to be around my face. And again, brush it out. And as you can see, I've got all these lovely, lovely postpartum hair bits, so I'm just going to flatten them down with my hair straightener. And then go at it again. Take the top part, I'm just going to clip this bit back just to get it out of the way. Again, not brushing it out or anything yet. And then just find your parting. If you do centre or side, I do a side parting. Found my parting, and then I'm just going to do the front bit. So again, this is kind of where you want to get it just right around your face. so I don't like it up really much past my chin. But because you're going to brush the curls out a little bit, again, go from about halfway down your hair, again depending where your hair sits, because these bits are shorter because of the layers. Sometimes I have to take it out and then put it back in again, but it's the same principle. Just keep twisting it, feeding the hair through. I think I said earlier you can get like heat-proof gloves, which I may invest in because I've burnt my fingers several times, especially when I use my curling wand. So, and be careful obviously at this bit because it's around your face. So just be a bit careful when you pop the hair down. And around the face, it's just going to depend how big you want the girls. So I go from a bit lower down on this side, but pulling it nice and tight because the curls are going to drop a little bit and you're going to brush them out, so it doesn't matter if you've got these big old ringlets, because they're going to come out. Unless you want a ringleted look, but obviously you probably won't if you're watching this video. Because it's in the title what kind of hairstyle we're trying to achieve here. I say trying, I'm sure there's many better YouTubers at it than me, but this is what I do, and it always gets compliments when I wear my hair like this, so just spreading the love. And it was very highly requested when I asked what sort of videos you would like to see from me on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, I'll leave my handle below. I do a lot of Insta stories daily over there. It's a good place to vent. Yeah, because the way my hair is cut, I always find this layer the trickiest because the hair's a lot shorter. But I guess it'll give you a good insight if you've got shorter hair, how you can style it. So you really want to twist it round, feed the hair through and pull it and twist. It does take a few goes. Honestly, I've been doing this now for a couple of months and I seem to get better at it every time I do it, so don't be worried if it doesn't quite turn out the way you want it to on your first go, because mine didn't either. It all fell out within like an hour, and it just didn't look right at all. So now that it's all curled, just pull it all down. So as you can see, it's all very ringleted, and what you're going to do is just run your fingers through it, and this is going to be where you can see if you need to go over a curl or but normally just brushing it through with your fingers seems to do the trick. So I might just put another curl through this side where it's just dropped slightly. So I'm just going to take the top layer here and I'm just going to go and bring the curl up a little bit higher so it matches with the other side of my face. So, you know, if you see that there's a bit that's still quite straight, you can just go over it. And this bit here, so I'm just going to like just do the ends here. Could be where the clip's been sitting. So now that I'm happy with how it looks, I'm just going to show you here. It's just all down there. I'm going to just put some stuff in it just to help look after it. So this is called Bedhead by TG, and it's the After Party Smoothing Cream for silky, shiny, healthy looking hair. I get it from B&M, but you can buy it on Look Fantastic, I think, or from them directly. But a lot of hair salons, you literally want a pea-sized amount. Rub it in the palm of your hands. Do not do it from the root to start with. Then just brush it through your curls, just to give it that smooth. And then if you've got any left and you've just got any bits of hair that are sticking up, I mean, just literally, you don't want to cake your hair in it. It's literally just if there's any wispy bits, it will just make it stick down. And just put your hair into place where you like it. Then I'm just going to give it a blast of hairspray, and I am using the Bedhead TG. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, I just really like their products. I used to work in a hair salon and we had all of this stuff. Bedhead TG Hard Hold Hairspray. It's the silver one. Again, I get it from B&M, but you can buy it from a lot of places. And I literally just give it a little switch. You don't want too much. At the back, and then just where you want a bit of volume and a bit of hold, and that is how it's done. So nice and shiny, wavy hair. That is how I achieved this wavy kind of sort of a bit like a volumized blow dry using my GHD straighteners. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos from me. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching, and I will link all the products I have used down below, and if I can find them online I will leave a link to it as well. If you've got any new ways of trying to achieve this look and you think I should give it a go, leave me a comment below. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!